Почему-то у меня побитые эта фигня. Ребус. Так, народ. Всего привет. Не забыл сказать привет. Ну, присоединяйтесь, ребятки.
As we also plan on stepping up our competitive efforts across the board. So, keep your eyes peeled for more news as you root on your favorite competitors in the back half of the matches. Golden Boy, Monster, back to you, gentlemen.
That's awesome. I didn't even know that was coming. Oh, look at you. That was pretty dope. Fortnite Championship Series?
Can I just say, did you hear that? Every placement matters? Wait, is this something you guys have been wanting or something like that?
Oh, this is awesome stuff there. It's obviously not going to stop, and we're glad that that is the case. But focusing on what's at hand right now, Fortnite World Cup Finals here in New York City. Just a reset here on both Monster D-Face, and this has been quite the day. 3 games. games so far did not disappoint. Game one, we ended up seeing a huge victory from Booga, who
Ну, блин,
pulled away
какой
in
еще?
glorious fashion.
Вы
And then Skype in game
издеваетесь?
number two, just outpositioning Dubs, but Dubs got his redemption and picked up
Простите.
a game 3 win just now. He said with Jordan that he wanted to make this playing baller play. There's a lot of strategies that players can implement here in competitive Fortnite.
Yeah, you saw Dubs game one tried to get a little bit more aggressive, opting in to take that fight over by the greasy lake, and it did not pay off. So he took his lesson, took his little, spanking.
чё так летаешь, ля?
You know what? I'm just gonna stay away from
Вась,
that guy.
летай.
Gotta respect him on that rotation. He switched it up,
Больше
and
не
now he's finding
летай.
himself in endgame.
Ты меня
That is the
пугаешь.
kind of adaptability you have to have as a Fortnite professional.
Yeah, it's necessary. 4-time qualified solo player is Dubs. What I mean by that, when he
Вы не
qualified the
издеваетесь
first time
надо
for
мной?
this
Или
event right
что?
here, he queued up again. Each
Ну,
week the
хотя бы
solo
автомат.
competition was available,
Did again.
and
Хотя бы
did it
что-то.
again, and then did it again, and then did it again. That's
Это
how
хотя бы
good
радует.
he was. Everyone doubted him. No one knew who this kid was. And then
Подярок,
he
народ,
shocked the
смотрите.
world. That,
Офигеть.
my friend, is
Смотрите.
undisputed. But
Что
the
мне
next game
попало?
is going to start up. Game 4
Так,
about to
смотрим, что
begin.
мне
New
попало.
York City, come on, let me hear ya. It's about to start. It's about to kick off. These players need your energy. The battle bus is
окей,
getting
можно.
loaded. Look at everyone in the stands. What about that Marshmallow concert earlier today? Incredible stuff, that live performance from him. You love to see it, but this has been a wild day thus far.
The question is, can Bugga, Skype, and Dubs continue to hold their lead? We saw King fall out of the running last game, and it set him back
That's right.
4 placements.
That's right. That's right. King is going to be someone we have to keep a keen eye on. Not a king, a keen eye on.
Keep a king eye on him, too, because
Sure, why
he's
not? You
a
can do
king
that.
out there.
He really is, man. I think someone on the Fortnite competitive Reddit said, if you have that name and you take out a player like Tifu, you got to live up to it.
That's
You
right.
got to live up to it. But there's the standings once again to get you all up to speed. Booga's still holding on to his first place position. Skype and Dubs right behind him. Dubs behind Skype by 1 point only. And this is the spread of the island thus far. Paradise Ponds. Some players are going to start to land over there just a little bit.
Dude, Frosty Flights, what is going on there? I see 7 arrows or so just outside of where Dubs is currently positioned. Dubs, our last match winner, in great fashion. You can see he's playing the crack shot house here, where tons of chests spawn.
I'm also noticing over at the block, I saw another player there. I did not expect that, another body by the block, but he ended up disengaging out there. And Clarity G on
Класс.
screen, let's be in as well. They're going to be some of the first to fall in game 4.
Here's a nice little fun fact. 46 of 68 points were scored in the online game from Dubs placement strictly.
Wow,
So he
сколько тут
definitely knows how to get to endgame. You already know him as one of the most mechanically gifted players, especially with his duo partner Mega, who, by the way, they're both qualified. The only teams that are both qualified.
And sitting right next to one another as well, as you saw when Dubs picked up the win. First person, congratulations. Mega now. Rux. There you go. That's what I want out of Rux. At the start, Arkrum. That is a big elimination. Shaking the head.
Feels bad, man.
Ёпарас, это вы что
When
пугаете?
friends collide.
Ребята.
Yeah, that's a rough one. Then you got Nixon Niddle. Nick's a Brazilian player. He was always seeing him in the top 10.
Вы
Each and
издеваетесь
every
или
week
что?
that he played.
Или что?
Everyone in the region, everyone in the Brazil region knows how good Nix is. There's one player right below him, and maybe Niddle is going to experience that for himself. Nix does have that life lead here.
Ты, блин, тупой, что ли, совсем или чё?
Niddle, little bit
О май гад. особенно если наш враг снипер. Ого. Ту-ду-ду-ду-ду-ду. Ну, перестойте. Да не, бред какой-то.
Here on the main stage, as he deserves as much love as anyone else. What's he gonna do? How's he gonna represent for himself and his fans?
Cross-regional battle here between Muffin and Issa. Muffin from Japan, putting this region on the map perhaps. Issa, well-known player in the space. Been at this for quite a while. Off screen, you just saw King's name in the action feed against T. Another shot, actually. Issa getting third party. And sometimes when you're in these fights, you just don't expect when another player, they're gonna hear the gunfire. So they're gonna try and push the fight, maybe get an advantage out of it. And it's Mega! Mega marches on in and gets the better of Issa. Now it's gonna have to deal with Muffin. Does not have that floor quite yet. Muffin's holding it down. Does he get the hack through? Muffin goes in for the fight, but that's gonna be another one. Number 2 for the Mega Man.
We wanted some shifty shafts action, and we got it right there. They are just unfortunately in the warpath of Mega. He lands right outside of this area. Good on him to rotate through here and catch him off guard. Here's a nice little replay from King taking out Teak.
Yeah, the King elimination on Teak. Huge for him.
Так, если что, напомню,
Unknown Army
есть
touched
куча
up on him in his pass
игроков.
earlier today. And one player was actually somewhat shunned out of the competitive discords for being too aggressive. Little did he know that was the perfect way to find himself here at the World Cup stage, because it was all about pushing players and getting eliminations.
Everyone has their opinion, strong opinions on within the competitive community.
Sounds like this, he came right back as being everyone's, favorite friend all of a sudden.
Переживу.
Obviously,
Из вас.
this is a competitive game that is still
Без
continuing.
вас мне не
Grow.
скучно без вас.
Players, learn one another's personalities.
Не, без вас не
One of the
скучно.
other eliminations that had happened earlier on. This is Pika.
Наоборот, без вас
Look
весело.
at this, Pika
Очень
jumping
весело.
forward, finds one in front.
Я бы
That's
сказал,
the third
даже
party
очень
play. Now
весело.
having to look at Pika, but that was
Вот.
nasty. Pika made him
Сейчас
pay.
разбьем пивко. Раз, два.
Chicken nugget,
Yeah.
and Aqua was a part of it. That's so unfortunate. Aqua's really been
Сейчас
struggling so far into so much competition, but I'm sure it's a breeze for him now, being that he had such a huge day yesterday.
Жесткий
But jumping
ор.
in with
О,
Zig here,
сейчас происходит.
Right now, Aqua's playing with house money.
Сейчас.
That's what
Сейчас
we like to say.
происходит.
Huge performance from Zayt yesterday, but unfortunately for him, not going to be the case in Game 4. Hood J, his first elimination is on to one of Fortnite's greats, Zayt. But the fight continues against Dracons.
it's an artillery strike right here, and Dracons is going to have to back up here. Good J is going to get a moment of peace because he's in the lowest level. He doesn't have to worry too much.
Okay, guys.
Dracons trying to axe his way through the middle, and
Как?
if he can snatch it really quickly.
Чё серьёзно?
He's focused on this battle right now,
And
sets up a code as
Не,
well.
ну, блин, это. Алло. Алло. Ау, народ. О, сам. О. Кстати, подписывайтесь. Первое, подписывайтесь на мой канал. Второе, ставьте лайки. И все. Тогда будете очень самыми лучшими подписчиками в мире. Но не в мире. И не в галактике, а во всей вселенной.
What's wild about that fight too is a lot of players would have just stayed stationary in that position. Storm was coming in.
They would have been content with being somewhere safe.
He had a target and he just went right for it.
Incredible. Here we have Dubs now, center zone. Still has a baller. Bucky still in the running here. Leshy also getting right next to Dubs. Also has a baller, so they're probably not going to get into too much of a battle, but who knows?
Maybe they'll be baller
Surge
buddies.
is still a thing. Maybe they will be baller buddies.
Народ. Gosh.
Maybe. But you're right though, about the Storms you really are, because if you're not putting in damage, 0 eliminations for Leshy right now. How many fights has he actually gotten into? Something's gonna be above. There's Dubs. Minigun. And that minigun goes right through your builds. Very powerful against structures.
Dubs only with 2 eliminations is actually the match leader, and that's because he's just pinging other players. Yes, just damage leader. And we just talked about Storm Surge. That's why you want to be proactive. You want to shoot at anything that moves. Because realistically, you don't know when you're going to find yourself in that precarious situation where you have to push someone like pretty much with,
And it was
without wanting to.
And we were talking about this before we jumped on the cast. I think it was Zayt we were discussing. He's really good at not putting himself in a position, but still to get hurt, but still take shots. And Benji Fishy against Storm. First elim for him there.
Saw that, put the trap above his head through the window edit, opens it up and hits him with the pump.
Now we're on his perspective. But as we were mentioning before, sometimes from a safe position, go for the shots. Go for the shots. Maybe you get a few ticks. Damage perhaps. And King, he's taking fights outside as well.
King is still here to play Golden.
With you.
Eliminations. 53 builds for him. Running with that blue combat shotgun. Great range on that item. It's far away though from where the half in, half out circle is going to be. We're at zone 5. This is when things start to get a little crazy. What does King have as an option here? Is he looking for people on the move and then punishing them? Maybe trying to get the community launch pad perhaps if someone throws that down. What is he looking for here?
Really wouldn't even surprise me if he's just looking for elimination to recap on materials right now, because he doesn't have enough to full tunnel across here. Knowing his playstyle, he's probably going to want to push here. And there it is. He actually found a launch pad, so his game awareness was at an all-time high here. And take a look here. Tfue, nice little replay right there. One of his first elims.
First point, as a matter of fact, against Kurtz. Tfue on the board. The King. What are the chances of that one? Yeah, the good old community launch pad right there. Great neighbors.
Paying attention to what's going on here. Can Tfue make a big comeback for himself here?
A little concerned about that player who had edited out. And Tfue did have the mark on him. Guy though, you hate that one. When you just get focused on so much. You're out and about trying your best to stay up in this game. And then everyone looks at you, and Tfue again, he's doing damage, but he's not getting the elimination. Other people are siphoning those away from him.
Yes, Prison Arrow was just snatched from him. That's another point that unfortunately does not go his way here. He does have some shadow bombs though, so he will be able to make it to this next zone. He decides that he's close enough to try and tarp in, but now he becomes the target of the server because he's only building in wood here.
People can take note of the structures being used. That will give you an indication as to where they are currently. Players do build around 2-box metal perhaps. Metal, the strongest structure. In case you're wondering, maybe watching for the first time, wondering what's going on here. Your Game 3 winner, Dubs. 2 eliminations, still has that baller, but it is a very weak baller. I mean, look at that thing, it is cracked up.
Not only that, he doesn't have health either. He is very, very weak here. He has tons of materials though. He just has to play for placement to continue to hold this lead that he has right now on the competition. King gets taken out by Monroe, unfortunately. Right there, and Bugga is still in the running here as he catches Quexy, and the kill feed is lighting up right now as players are dropping, and we're approaching placement points finally here.
We're getting very close to it, Monster. Once we hit 25th place, everyone's going to start to earn some points. Right at the side of your screen, 3 points for everyone. Still alive, but Dubs, and we mentioned it, that baller was in dire straits. It was not going to be able to survive another rotation, and neither was he with the HP that he had currently. Then the rotations, everyone's starting to move here. They have some shadow bombs. They're going to use those and get to the other side, get to the safe area, build around and protect themselves, and hope that they can continue to gain more placements as we take a look at the overhead.
That's right. He was holding his breath because he needed to get that top 25. He didn't break it through in time. Everyone left in the game has already gotten placement points here, but you want to play for the next threshold. You want to continue to stay in this game here, as that's exactly what Tfue's doing with the Shadow Bomb, hopping around the builds here, trying to keep a low profile. Bizzle still in the running. One of the innovators when it comes down to tarping and pushing out with effective and clean builds.
Just one of the greats of Fortnite altogether. On the side, I was looking at this fight between Rux and Riversand. Riversand went for high ground numerous times, and Tfue gets eliminated by Mongrel. And then Rux has high ground, as you see on your screen to the left. Then you have Bizzle, still very much in this one. Takamura with 4 eliminations and earning placement points as more players begin to fall. And we're coming down to the final moments, Monster.
That's right, we are. And we're going to jump into Takamura's POV here because he has 4 eliminations and he doesn't plan on stopping. None of this Magru, because Magru catches Benji Fishy as well. Taking a look here, Takamura tarping out. He is going to fall down and he's going to get shot a few times here. What's he going to do is he's going for the high ground. He sees an opportunity. It's his to take. Now jumping over with Magru's in the low ground. Drops another player right here. Is he going to be able to connect in full? Can he confirm here? He does not.
So many players are landing in front of Mongrel here. Coming down to the wire. Top 9 remaining. One in front of Mongrel. Does he get the elim? He manages to just get away by the skin of his teeth. And now Mongrel gets up to the high ground. Maybe using this. If you keep jumping on the wall, you won't go out of the shadow state. He gets up top, but there's no one going to be there. There's a person all the way above him. Knocks the structure down. And the player does manage to catch himself and maintain the high ground positioning here. We have some great players still left in this game. But Mongrel with 4 eliminations is looking for number 5. And that was on Nate. We're now down to the final moment. Top 5 Monster.
He had to fully commit there. Those are the maps that he needed. He's still in the game here. He's going to go all the way for it. And that's a trade out with the 109 to the face here.
Huge elimination on Takamura. We're into a 1v1v1v1. Top 4 players now. Mongrel in the ultimate low ground. Going up against a player. It's going to be Boga. The game 1 winner will not be enough against Mongrel, who does get picked quite a bit. He loses a lot of HP. No more builds, but the victory royale goes to the veteran Som, who manages to pick up a massive win.
Using the shockwaves in the final moments to snatch the high ground, Som claims a victory, but it's Mongrel who had a ton of eliminations and really was the ruining factor for so many of our top 10 competitors in that round right there.
Mongrel was running roughshod in the ultimate low ground, but it's Som, the vet. He has performed in so many competitions at a high level, and it's no surprise here. When Som gets that high ground, everyone needs to look out. He's so good at that. Mongrel had no builds left. He had no HP to work with. He did the job he needed to do. Top 2. He got 2nd place and a bunch of eliminations. And Shockwave's late game again, Monster. Such a great piece of equipment that you can use.
Love that right there. Stands up, flexes, hits us with the let's go. He's feeling good. And that's a huge accomplishment to take a victory. And just you only have so many opportunities to win a game here. Just to do that alone, it's magnificent.
Yeah, it really, magnificent is the best word that I could think of at those final moments. Games 3 and 4 certainly did not disappoint. Oh, that was a wild, wild game. Here are the standings, though. Booga still holding on to first place. Look how far ahead he is. 8 points currently. But Som now jumps in to 2nd place. Nate in 3rd. Riversand, who's managed to put together some great games, is in 4th. Rux as well. Epic Whale in 6th. Skite and Dubs get knocked down to 7th and 8th. And King, who has been very aggressive, is in 9th. And then Peter Pan from South Korea in 10th place.
Doing so good. The last player we saw in 11th place, Epic Whale, shot himself up to that front page, guys. So don't count out Andretta, Benji, Savage, or anyone else here in the top 20 because they have what it takes. Look at how close the point threshold is.
Yeah.
Everyone is in the running for top 10 right here, and that's life-changing prize on the line here. The stakes are so high.
Yeah, the gap is so small, and these players have the capability of being able to get into the top 10. 2 more games remain. Wonder who's going to take it all, but let's go down to the stage. We got Jordan standing by with our Game 4 winner song. And a huge...
Ну, вроде как все.